another video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the like, make sure you subscribe. Alright guys, so for today's video, I am actually on my way to Long Beach, California. I am going to the one and only Dirtbags, California. If you guys don't know what Dirtbags is, you guys have been sleeping under a rock. If you know what it is, you should be excited about this. And if you don't know what it is, you should still be excited about this. So today I got a chance to meet up at the actual Dirtbags, to meet up with their painter, Ozzy. Super talented painter, does amazing work. I want to show off his Road King. I want to show off his work. I want to talk to him, interview him, and pretty much see what we get ourselves into, guys. This has been a long time coming. Everyone there at Dirtbags is always busy. There's always a lot of work being done, a lot of amazing work being done. But today I will be meeting up with their painter, Ozzy. We will be chopping it up with him, talking to him, and pretty much let's see what we get ourselves into. I'm about 15-20 minutes away, so I will pick up the camera once I get there. Alright guys, I just pulled up to Dirtbags, California. Alright guys, let's go see inside. I got the homie right here wiping his bike down.
What up, G?
What up, what up?
How's it going, player?
Chilling. Alright, bro. So today's day is for you. Introduce yourself, bro.
My name's Aussie, and I'm one of the painters here at Dirtbags, California, in Long Beach.
And what are you wiping down right now?
Right now, I'm wiping down my bike. This is an 08 Road King. Style. You got the apes, you got the DNA twisted spokes in the front, same thing in the rear. You got stretch bags, stretch fenders, air ride in the back, front lowering kit in the front. You got the 42-inch Freedom exhaust on there, true duals. That thing is loud.
Bro, this thing is clean. Well, yeah, bro. So 08 Road King. What made you get a Road King?
Well, my dad used to have a Softail Deluxe back in the day, and I loved it, dude. I loved it. Same thing, fishtails, apes, everything, V-Class style. And before that, he had a Road King, and it was a white sand pearl with the beach bars, leather bags, exhaust, 100 spoke in the front. So I kind of carried through me, I was like, oh, I could get a Softail, but then I ain't gonna run a 5-speed, So this is the 6th gear, and that's kind of where I'm at with it, and I loved it. It gets me where I need to be, put stuff in the bags, I do what I gotta do with it. People say it's a show bike, but realistically, bro, it's my bike. I don't care about the shows, I don't care about posting it, because this is me. I'm happy with what I got and where I'm at, and yeah, man, this is my bike. I love it.
Bro, what's up with the paint job?
So when I first started here, I was apprentice. I didn't know anything about paint, nothing, not a damn thing. So thankfully Mikey was able to let me be part of it, Came in, did an interview. He's like, what do you know about paint? And I was like, absolute nothing. And he was like, all right, you're gonna apprentice. So I worked my way up from taking out the trash, sweeping the floors, dealing with the, pick up this, pick up that, cleaning outside the shop and everything. And sure enough, I would take the time away from it and go watch Jesse paint. And Jesse's been painting with Dirtbags for about 15-20 years. So, I had the privilege to really watch the master do what he does. So I picked up, you know, things here and there, and then eventually after like 8 months, he was like, all right, you can go ahead and paint your bike. So this is what we did here. And you know, originally I was gonna run this Spanish gold, but I didn't really like the way it looked. So I went ahead and saved it as a band, two-toned it with another solar gold. Once we did that, paneled it out, and then we did candy concentrate brandy wine over it so it really sparkles and pops in the sun. And then once we did that, cleared it again, put the drop shadows, pinstriped it, and then cleared it again. And then, well, before the pinstriping, we put pagan gold into my clear. So that's what really brought the golds together. And after that, yeah, then we pinstriped it, and then I cleared it again, sanded it down, cleared again. So that's why you don't feel none of this pinstripe or nothing like that. Like it's all smooth, it's cherry, buffed, well, wet sand and buffed, and it's literally glass now. So that's the paint job, man. You got the DB slapped in the back on it. You know, really got to rep the brand. So everywhere I go, they're like, oh, it's a Dirtbags bike. That's a Dirtbags bike. And it's a Dirtbags bike, you know. It's not one of their builds, but, you know, they help me with the exhaust. They help me with the rims, you know, the air ride, the center stand. Now I got the bars coming, the floorboards. Like, it's going to be popping, man. It's going to be popping.
Bro, this definitely looks like a show bike. Yes. What do you guys think? You guys think this thing could win some trophies out there? Like he said, he's got different floorboards coming. Bars are going to be changed out.
All internal wiring, so you're not going to see any of this stuff no more. It's pretty much going to be, you know, like, it's going to be a show bike, but I ride the shit out of it, so I don't consider it a show bike because people like to pamper their shit, and I ain't with that stuff, bro. It's meant to be ridden, you know? Like, if you keep your shit in your garage all the time, what's the point of having it? So, you know, enjoy what you have, enjoy what you got, because it's not always there. So, you know, take advantage of it, and that's my point of it.
Yeah, well, this definitely gets ridden, can definitely win some trophies. All right, bro, so you said you started apprenticeship here, but what is it that got you into painting?
What got me into painting, man, I'll tell you guys a funny story. So it was 2021 or 2022 Laughlin bike run. First got my Harley, no license, no insurance. So what I ended up doing was I went to Arizona, and the second day I went to Oatman, had a couple mad dogs, a couple too many, and then sure enough I got pulled over by gang unit and I got DUI. And at the time I was doing criminal justice, I was already getting my bachelor's, and I had a freak out because I was like, man, I'm not gonna be a cop, I'm not gonna do anything with it. But then my homie Berto was like, hey man, go ahead and just become a painter. And I was like, man, I don't want to paint houses. What the hell you mean paint? And he's like, no, idiot, paint bikes, paint cars, and all that stuff. And I was like, all right, cool. So then I thought about it for a little bit, sent a full professional resume to Dirtbags, and you know, I was just like let me get into it. And sure enough, the day of my court, once it was done, I got a call from NECA that I missed. And NECA's the CFO here. He's the one that runs the front office and everything. And he was like, hey man, come for an interview, come check it out, let's see what you got. And ever since there, pushing it, painting, striping, lettering, that's where I'm at. So that's how I got into painting and everything.
You're like, man, so that pretty much was a blessing in disguise, right? Because at the moment you're over here fucking stressed out, you're like, damn. But now you're painting, bro. Like, it's not an easy gig.
Nah, there's a lot of people out there that try to paint, man, and keep trying, dude, because that shit ain't easy. That shit's like a grind. It's a mental game, because, you know, as a painter, you gotta learn how to fix things. Like, let's say if you have a bleed out or a drip or something doesn't go the way you want it, you gotta know how to fix it without freaking out. Like me, I had a lot of times where I would freak out and be like, oh man, I don't know what to do. I gotta wait for Jesse, I gotta wait for this, wait for that. But now it's like, if I mess it up, I fix it myself. If I'm doing body work and Mikey tells me to stretch out a fender, I'm stretching out a fender. If he tells me to stretch out some bags, we're stretching them out. Like, you know, there's no more hesitation to it, you know. Like, there's a good saying that Jesse told me, and it's stop pussyfooting it. And every time I get into like, oh, I can't do it, like, I hear him in my back of my head, and then I hear Mikey, talking crap to me. So it's like, just get it done. So it gets done at the end of the day, It's just a little thinking, a little bit of how would I do it, how would I shape it, but that's all it is at the end of the day. It's just using your head and your tools, which are your hands, and get it done. That's all it is.
All right, bro. So what got you into writing?
What got me into writing? Oof, man, it started a long time ago when I was just a kid. My dad put me on a 110, hopped onto a 250 right away, Yamaha, and then from there, did some racing on a dirt bike. But pretty much my dad, man. My dad was probably like a big influence on my writing because he used to ride Harleys. He had a Road King, a custom, then he had a Softail Deluxe custom, and I remember being on back of his bike as a kid, going to Neptune's, going to LA, going all the way to Anaheim, going to all these biker nights at Harley-Davidson's dealerships, and like there's so many good memories about him that like he's the reason why I started writing, and like he really shaped me to who I was this day. So I'd say my dad was like the main reason I got into writing.
Man, bro, that's dope. That's dope.
Renee, if you're watching this, you're a dick, but I love you, Dad, pretty much.
For sure. That's cool as hell, man. Yeah, because you had someone already living this life and you're like, damn, this is what I want to do too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like my dad, when I got into painting, I got it, like I said, I got the DUI and everything. He was upset with me big time. But he didn't think I was going to take it this far, become a known painter and stuff like that. But now he's cool with it. Now he's like really grasping that I can do shit. I fixed his fucking truck the other day, painted it, and he was like, all right. And then he started respecting it. But yeah, my dad, El Jefe, that's my influence, like, every day, because I know he can't do something like this, so I take pride of it, so yeah, I want to say thank you to my dad for everything. That'd be it.
All right, guys, we're getting an exclusive tour here at Dirtbags.
All right, so in this area, this is where all the custom builds happen. This is where Isaiah, Eddie, they all get down in this area. So each bike has its own rack. So they have their takeoff parts, their new parts that are getting put on there. And this is basically where all the builds get built, or even when we're taking off tins and stuff to get painted, they get taken off right here. And then on this area is where they do all the apparels. We ship out the center stands, we make the sweaters, the shirts, the t-shirts, muscle shirts, everything gets made right here. And then back here, we can turn on the light for you guys, is where our storage is at. We keep all the bikes here that are takeoffs from getting painted or they're about to get some servicing. Pretty much all that stuff happens right here. So you got here is basically a two-tone. On the drop shadows, you got black pearl, and then let me put some light on there so you can see it. There's two different pearls. So this is black, and then this is black pearl in it, so you can see it with also a white, I think it's ice pearl that we did the drop shadows in as well. So there is some real technical stuff in this. So this one's gonna be done. They're just waiting on some few parts on it. New seat, rear fender. We're gonna panel that fender out as well. And then, yeah, this bike is honestly clean. The guy's a Raider fan. Fuck the Raiders. But yeah, we wanted to keep it simple for him and keep it within those color aspects.
Yo, this bike is sick.
Yeah, it's clean.
I think the color scheme on it might convince me to go get a fucking road light.
Go get it, player.
Damn. Even the wheels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are powder coated to those to the color. So we got the wheels first, and then like, all right, we got to make the gray to that color.
Yeah.
So that gray was literally just tinted with a little bit of black into it, and it gave it that real depth into it. So that's that. Then in here is where all the molds and all the body work happens, and basically all this stuff. I can't show you this because.
All right. We can't see that.
Yeah, I can't show you that because that's exclusively coming out, and then trust me, Mike has some pride and joy in that. But I'll take you upstairs. Let me turn on. Oh, let's go to the fabric real quick. So this is where we do all the center stands, or welding, or hole punching, anything that gets done that has to get fabricated. Spike's our guy here. Let me put the flashlight on here so you can see. So we got our punchers, our TIG welders, This is where we do our center stands, and then back here we got the tire changing machines, our balancers outside. So everything that happens in here. We got our oil drums, a drum over there to hold all the freaking oil filters. But yeah, this is a fab room.
This is where the center stands get made, huh?
Mm-hmm. And then in here, we actually got a barber shop coming, so stay tuned for that. We actually got that shit rolling in here. They're gonna come do the wiring actually in a bit. So that's that, and then I'll take you upstairs to take off part heaven.
Shit. I'm gonna go buy some parts right now.
You could build at least like 3 different bikes from all this stuff up here.
You guys got a stator up there?
Wheel heaven. So you got all the wheels right here. You got takeoff parts from all the bikes we ever worked on. Side covers, fenders, rear fenders, saddlebags, fairings, handlebars, brakes, exhaust, slip-ons, everything's in here. So like I said, this is takeoff part heaven is what I call it.
If you guys need any parts, I guarantee you they're in here.
Yeah, just hit us up if you're looking for something. Mikey will send one of the mechanics up here. Everything has a price, so just hit us up. We probably got it. And then this is, I take care of this baby. I just put oil in it. This is our 60-gallon air compressor that runs hoses to the paint booth and then also to the mechanic area. So always make sure this thing's full of oil, and I always come up here just to check it because without that, I can't work. So
yeah, guys, this is parts heaven right here. God damn, there's so much stuff. Boom. That little stereo.
So then right here we keep all the bags and fenders right here in this area. But man, it gets freaking hot in here.
Oh no, it's hot right now. You guys need to put a little AC in here or something.
Alright, so this is the paint room layout table. Fucking, this is where everything happens. We do layouts, pinstriping, graphics, all on this table right here. So here at Dirtbags, you know, it's me, and then there's also Jesse. Jesse's been working with Mikey for like 20 years, man. They go like hand in hand together. So Mikey comes up with the vision, and then Jesse will be like, all right, we'll do these colors, and then we'll start working with stuff. And like those two together, dude, are just like, and then I just come into play, do the body work, base it all, get it ready for Jesse. And then he'll do some tape outs, and then I'll get in, hop in with him, and then like I'll do the bags, side covers. He'll work on like the big pieces, the tanks, the fenders. But yeah, man, this is pretty much it right here. So thankfully we're sponsored by House of Colors, so we only work with the best, you know, colors, pearls, candies, flakes, even our down to our pinstripe colors, dog. Like it's all House of Colors. Like we don't mess around here. Like you're getting what you pay for. So you know.
You did this one right here?
Yeah, this is a Woody Woodpecker right here. Goes for Clay Smith cams. This is one of the dragster racers. So got the Woody Woodpecker gold leafing, his number in the front. So you know, this one took a little pretty minute just to make sure everything's nice and perfect on it. And then you know, I do lettering, pinstriping. Like I do all this shit for fun, bro. Because if you don't like what you're doing, you're not gonna get far with it. So you know, it's just taking time and patience and come hand in hand. That's what it is. But let's see, I got this one right here that I gotta finish up. Just a little sign from my friend that I got an engine turn. So this is all silver leaf, hand lettering, outlining, and pretty much, yeah, this one's almost done. I just gotta go ahead and engine turn. Got a little tape from yesterday. So this little tool right here is called an engine turner. And what basically this is like 5,000 grit sandpaper. And what you do is you start at a corner. So like if we start right here, you want to press on it good, give it a little spin, boom. Then you want to go halfway through. And then that's what you see on a lot of lowriders, bikes, anything that they really put this on. This is really how it's done. And you don't want to press on it too hard because then you'll cut up the silver leaf underneath it. And you know, shit comes out machini. And then if you always mess up, you could just tape it off, resize that one section, or get some reducer and take that part off and just lay down some new silver, gold leaf or silver leaf, whatever you're working on.
Well, that's crazy. It went from that to that in like seconds.
Yep. And then I'm gonna go ahead and clear it and then sand it down, and then obviously we're gonna stripe around everything. We're gonna go ahead and give it like a drop shadow with the same process blue. And yeah, man, this is like, I'm telling you, dude, like, this is fun for me. Like, when I see this on cars, on bikes, I'm just like, damn, like how they do that. But now I'm at the point where I can do it, and it's just like I can look at a paint job and break it down to you and like really tell you colors, how they do it, down to like even the flakes. Like, I love when people flake the fuck out of their cars, or because if they put candy over it, it just pops in the sun, dude. But the thing about candy, and a lot of people realize, is that you gotta really keep your bike or your car inside a garage, because what ends up happening over time is that it starts to fade. Like, let's say for my bike, if I keep it out in the sun, that brandy wine will start turning into like an orange. So you gotta really be careful with that.
Damn, so that's crazy. You do have to protect that shit.
Yeah, and don't cover it with the bike cover, or like some people just put like bed cloths over it. Like, you don't want to do that, man, because then it'll just eat up more of the heat underneath it. So don't do that. Keep it in the garage, keep it under a tarp. Like, make sure it's enclosed, because you'll really go ahead and do some damage to your bike.
There you go, guys. Fun tip. Get yourself a garage.
Get yourself a garage. And if you don't got a garage, keep it at your mom's pad or keep it at someone's pad, because you don't want to get your whole bike painted over again. This is what you call variegated sunburst. So it has red and purple. You could spin this one too. I mean, you could see the engine turn on it, but realistically, you don't want to spin this. It just looks cleaner as it is. Like, some people use sizing. If you're not engine turning it, the best and crispiest way it comes out is using like one shot enamel pinstriping paint. And that's if you're doing just straight lines or like anything that you're not engine turning it, pinstripe it, dude, because that thing just, it's so crisp and clean. You don't have to deal with those rough edges or anything like that.
Damn, that's badass.
Yeah, my favorite one is that green one right there. That one has, you know, candy, has orange pearl on it. Like, that one's just fucking clean as shit. And then the blue one to the left, I was at a LA Trade Tech, and thankfully, you know, there was a special guest from House of Colors there that was seeing me do it real quick. And I was just like, damn, I gotta do this real quick. And sure enough, he came up and talked to me, and he was like, hey, where you paint at? And I was like, oh, I paint at Dirtbags. And he's like, the V-Claw spot? And I'm like, yeah, that's where we get down at. And then sure enough, bro, the next day he came and he started talking to Mikey, met the other painter, Jesse, and then they're like, all right, we're gonna hook you guys up. So they brought the banners, they brought the stool, they brought like a crap ton of paint, dude, down from like, they brought sealers, they brought clear pearls, basic base colors, and like, they're just throwing everything. Here's basically where we keep all the paint and supplies. We're sponsored by MG Euro. So we usually, when we're spraying stuff, we only run like a 1.3 spray out nozzle tip, and then I have my Supernova water right here. Like, this gun right here is almost 800 bucks. And then, oh, here's my other one right here. I was like, where's the other one at? No. Wow, I think Jesse took it home. What did you? And pretty much, dog, like, we just run the best stuff here. You got House of Colors, our sealers. Like, this is all the House of Colors section, from the clears to the sealers to the colors to the pearls to everything. And then we have our sealers and primers, our cups, our reducers. Basically everything's right here is what we pretty much get down on. And then here's where we paint stuff. Let me turn the light on real quick. Okay, so this is my Iwata LPH 400. Like, in here, what I got is Intercoat, because I'm working on Mikey's board for his birthday. So I was like, oh, hopefully I didn't leave this stuff with clearing it, so it didn't clog up. But this gun right here sprays glass, dude. Like, anything you paint, this is the gun to use, from your basing to your pearls to your candies. Like, this is like the best fan pattern. Like, this gun overall, dude, is just a killer. Like, if you got 700 bucks to invest in anything in your life, get an OPH 400 because it will be your best move that you'll ever make. But in here is basically where we spray.
Bagger Society, motherfucker.
Ozzy, thanks for having me today. Thanks for taking your time out of your busy day, for showing the shop. You know, pretty much got to see everything. I appreciate you, bro. Where can people find you on Instagram?
I go by Lil Hendrix, or you could just search up Aussie Caballero, pop up like that. So they'll drop the username or whatever you want to call it.
Somewhere down here,
Somewhere
in the bottom.
down here you can find me at. If you guys have any questions, anything about the shop or anything, let me know. I'm more than happy to reach out and help you guys out with anything. That's where I'm at.
Sounds good, bro. I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon, bro. We gotta catch a ride.
Yeah, we got to ride, dog.
All right, later.
Later, bro.